Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego. All right, ready to go here. Now, Harrison Bader. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and Bader is set down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's JT Realmuto. Right through there for a strike. Darvish kicks, delivers. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit, takes outside. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2-round trip. And we're back. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Christopher Sanchez.
The right fielder.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
The 1-1. And that's down and away.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Two now. Just off the outside edge. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the out.
The first baseman,
Luis Arias stands in.
Arias.
There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that's off the outside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Here's Machado. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Just missed.
That's out.
Rip towards third. On to first. Machado is out. And it's a 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Darvish back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now batting Max Kepler. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Big time power. Darvish checks on the runner. And he dives back in safely.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
To the right side. And that's a fair ball. Bohm around second. Headed for third. The throw in. He's in there.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Trey Turner now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big...
On the ground, 2 ball. Goes to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now Bader up to the plate. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. They get the force. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Sanchez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. That misses,
outside, that's a ball.
And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 1 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
In the air out to center, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ryan O'Hearn stands in now and watches strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Padres go down quiet. Back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. This is Bryson Stott. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Darvish, multi-time All-Star, 38 years old, and he was born in Japan. Hard hit, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. That one blasted deep to right, way back there. And that one is off the wall. And in there with a double off the wall.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. That one hooked foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Here's your 1. Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Harper at third with 2 away. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. Back to the mound. He's got it. And that will end the inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Ramon Laureano. There's a strike.
0-1.
Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Harper. He steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Yeah, that's fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Arise takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Max Kepler at the plate. Fly to center his first time. And he swings through that one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate. You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. Laureano makes the grab for the second out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one fouled off. Darvish delivers. And it's fouled away. Outside low. Now 1-2. And delivers outside. Breaking ball inside. And now it's 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
A changeup missing. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. The other way, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Luis Arias.
So digging in, Luis Arias. On the outside corner, strike one. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now Machado up here. Late with the swing there. The Padres still looking for their first hit in this one. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him. Back here at Petco Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Merrill makes the play, and there's one away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Has grounded out a couple of times. Up the middle, Bogarts fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. So here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Real Muto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball left side. They take the force out, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Bogarts batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Bogarts swings through that one.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
On the ground, right side. Stop. Over to first. Bogarts.
Out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And now 1-2. The Padres trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. And now the count is even.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get a new pitcher
now
in the game, Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Marsh up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Line to left. Laureano makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Alec
And here comes Alec Boehm. 1 for 2. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Wandy Peralta up and loosening in the pen. Estrada, the right-hander, also getting loose. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Right fielder.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for him.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Nothing doing. Sanchez back to work. Outside. 1-0. Laureano goes 5 feet 11 inches. 30 years old now. And they traded for him earlier this year.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses. And it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Count's full.
In danger of losing the perfect game here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out to center. Bader should have it. And there's 1 down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Cronenworth, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's the catcher, Freddie for me. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Padres hitless so far in the game. And there's a foul ball. Missed with a changeup. 1-2
1 ball,
to
2
count.
strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jeremiah Estrada.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Whips it across. Schwarber out of the play.
Always love visiting Petco Park. Gorgeous place to catch a game, and when they built it, they did such a great job of making that old Western Metal Supply Company building a piece of the stadium. It's really done wonderful things for downtown San Diego.
One down, base is empty. That
ball,
one not
2
close.
strikes.
And the count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So here's Bader now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That was straight queso right there.
Line drive and foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 7th. And the batter now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The first baseman, number 4.
Stepping in, Luis Arias.
Arias.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The Phillies leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. A little bit low.
That's a ball.
And that clips the inside corner. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader sizing it up. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch.
Pitching for the Padres.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Wandy Peralta.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Foul ball there. And 1-2.
Out.
That one missed. And that one is in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one the other way, and foul ball.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Just missed. Nobody out, runner at first. Gets him to chase after that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Stop. The lead runner at second, Harper at first with no outs. Next pitch misses way outside. Double play ball to second. There's 1 out and 2 in time to first for the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. Liner, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Boom, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to the left. To second is Cronenworth. That ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, Jackson Merrill. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
On the ground, Harper. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
O'Hearn at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
The Padres yet to pick up a hit here. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a slow roller. The throw to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yuki Matsui.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Fought off foul.
Yuki Matsui.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's out to center field. Into the dive, and he got it.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit.
The batter, number 7.
So man aboard. Here's Trey Turner. First offering, and it just misses. Schwarber leads off first with 1 away. The 1-1. And downstairs. Softly hit to third. Machado toss to second. Throw to first. Safe. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Rips that one to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9, here's the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Next offering is in for a strike.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. They say you win.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Last chance for the Padres. Stepping in for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. The final out of the game, and history here.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What do we need to know here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep.
All right, ready to get underway. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. This is Bryson's stop. And first offering is fouled off. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Profar is out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
And another ball. There's a strike. Swings through that one.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hits the fence. Throws to second. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Up the middle, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Michael Harris the second. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 runs. New inning getting started. And now it is JT Realmuto. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down. Here's Turner now. Sale measures 6 feet 6 inches, 35 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That one pushed foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Very high with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. Base hit, center field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Just missed.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. 1 run across. Here comes Bohm around third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 2-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now batting Max Kepler. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive, Kim. Throws to first. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. 2-2 game. Major League. Back here in Atlanta, bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time and quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 8th.
Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. Tap foul at the plate. Tied up here in the early going. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes, and there's 2 down.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order. Back at Truist Park at the plate. Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Sale back to work. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the top of the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Pickoff throw. Marsh back in on a dive. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Marsh stands at second with no outs. Fouled off left side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Kim tosses to first. Got him. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And he's out. Cut down. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Jurickson Profar. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here is Matt Olson. On the ground to first. Sneaks through. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And there's a ball.
That's just out.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Up next for the Braves.
Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Baldwin.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That ball's foul.
That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Realmuto just missed.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Now batting,
Trey Turner at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Throw on to Olson, and that quickly 2 away. And now it's Alec Bohm. That's down and in.
1-0.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Profar should have this one. And that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors. Outside low, and that's ball one. There's a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
That one to first. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Slider right there. Schwarber, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Pulls that one foul. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the leadoff man set down, and they're half of the 5th.
Left fielder, Jerickson.
Profar in the box now. No balls and a strike. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Boom. Throws on to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts. Back here in Atlanta, top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. And that is out of play. The lefty fires. And it's even up.
Damn.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
JT Realmuto steps in. Late swing, fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike two.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Johnson also throwing. Man at second. Hard hit, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game.
Now pitching.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for
Number
2.
45. Tyler Kinley.
Kim. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. That's the third out. So they pick up a... Back at Truist Park. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Now this one is hammered. Way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're starting over. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Baldwin lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Outside low. And a count now 2-0. Suarez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of...
And the Phillies.
Now pitching for Philadelphia. Number 46. Jose Alvarado.
And that one ripped to left. Down the line, and it's foul. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that is strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Slow ground ball to the right side. Over to Turner for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Braves get one on the big fly. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Dylan Lee.
Now pitching for the Braves.
Castellanos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Dylan Lee.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Harris hauls it in, and there's one away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one hammered. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Max Kepler at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Outside low. And a count 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Man at second. In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
We got a full count.
Brandon Marsh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now here is Marcell Ozuna. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One gone here. And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
The shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Castellanos moves on it. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, out towards right center. Castellanos sizes this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pierce Johnson.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 38.
And that one fouled off.
Johnson.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Pierce Johnson fires. Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses across to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
Now
1 for 3.
the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Dodd, the lefty, warming up. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Real Muto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That to right. under it is Acuna to make the grab.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On the ground to short. Kim whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now batting Jurickson Profar. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Profar gets a piece there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. It's softly on the ground left side. And it goes just foul. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. Profar is out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Olsen swings through it for strike one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out. Here's Acuna now.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Out towards left center. Kepler on the move. He's got it, and the inning is over. Back here in Atlanta, now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Johnson back to work. Comebacker to the mound. To first.
Got him.
One up, one down.
One pitch, one out.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Harris tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in for the third out. So they make short work. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the ninth. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. One out, bottom of the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swing and a foul out of play. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now. And here is Michael Harris II. Right side. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. And that one's a little bit low.
One ball,
and we're
no strike.
underway
First pitch,
here in
1
Philly.
o'clock.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Mike Trout, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
0 and 2.
Out to short, Turner. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at
No
all.
ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. That's the third,
No,
and foul ball. Swings and misses. Angels retired. 1, 2, 3. Angels. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Foul ball there. Anderson, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. And that one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, stepping in the long ball threat, Taylor Ward. That misses. Ball 1. Suarez, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Out to short. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Here's Joe Adele.
Joe Adele.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Swinging a foul straight back. To the right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 5th, shortstop, Trey
Turner now. Ground ball, left side, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Alec Bohm. Well struck left field. And it one-hops the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Batting
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball
in the air, center field. He's under it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And strike one to the catcher.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ball one low. And he grounds one back up the middle. Stott over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And now the rookie second baseman, Christian Moore. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
0-2 now. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And no one can get there. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back singles, that can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Outside with a breaking ball. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Even now at 1-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, as we go to the last of the third. And now Bader up to the plate. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Phils definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area, went to Horace Mann High School. This one high in the air to left center. Ward sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 1 so far. Into center. Makes his way towards it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there are 2 outs. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Way outside. And that's ball 1. popped in the air. Left field. Ward snags it, and that ends the inning. Start of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. That's a strike. 0-1. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Adele stands in now and watches strike one. Pitches in the dirt. Now 1-2. Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Here
now
is
Third
Moncada.
baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And that drops in for a strike. On a line out towards center. Bader makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom 4, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One strike.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. So Harper stands in. Grounded out his first time up. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first. Double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one wrapped foul. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. Turner is out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Christian Moore now at the plate. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And here it comes. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Next offering is downstairs. Grounder might be 2. They get 1 to second, but way too late. Safe there.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
One out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th.
No.
That one inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 and 1.
Fought off foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a drive deep right field. Ranging back. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And a foul ball. Realmuto, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. That one down the line. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Moncada on his way over. Makes the catch, inning over. Top of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Mike Trout. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Handles, throws to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Shonowell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him swinging. Joe Adele digs in now. And it's through for a hit. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Here is Yoan Moncada. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slog regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Sneaks through, base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Bader going back on this one. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Harrison Bader. And that is out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That's a hill.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Snap throw to first. Bader dives back. Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Here comes Bader around third. The relay to the plate. He'll score and they tie it. It's 2-2.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Bryson Stock will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Shanuel takes it to the bag. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Anderson ready to work. Grounds one to short. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
That one the other way. Moncada whips it to first. Harper retired. We go to the top of the on the mound now, Jose Alvarado.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one. Keeping straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. Angels retired. 1-2-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Stevenson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
1-0.
Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Luis Garcia appears to be getting loose. Zephyr John warming up as well. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Swung on, belted. Adele raging back towards the wall. Just missed it. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's JT Realmuto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Ward settles under it. Corrals it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now batting Mike Trout. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Reaching for it and brings it in. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Now one missed. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across, and there's 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's registered 3.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Luis Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gets to it with a slide, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 strike.
And that's down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Connor Brogdon getting loose out there. That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Yoan Moncada. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit.
Got him! He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Fouled off. He was late.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Up and in, and the count 1-2. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Angels down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. This one popped up. Harper has a beat on it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.